Are you still organizing after-hours optional but highly encouraged virtual happy hours and activities? If you are, please stop. You may actually be sending the exact opposite message that you want to be sending to your people. And today I'm going to share some alternative things that you can be doing that will actually help you build and maintain relationships with your team. Hi, I'm Chris Littlefield. I'm the founder of Beyond Thank You and the author of the book 75 Team Building Activities for Remote Teams, Simple Ways to Build Trust, Strengthen Communication, and Laugh Together from Afar. Now, early on in the pandemic, when people were all forced at home and had nothing else going on in their lives, organizing virtual happy hours and opportunities for people to connect with the people that they work with every day was a great way to bring people together. But now, it's not. When we're spending all of our days online, the last thing that people often want to do is to show up and spend another half hour sitting in an awkward interaction with a coworker. Now, if your people are saying they love this and they love coming together, then great, do that. But if not, stop. Last week, Samantha Unruh, I believe is how you pronounce her name, who is the head of, social media for Nike, had a post that went viral saying, our after-hour optional but highly encouraged activities aren't inclusive, especially for parents and people who have lives outside of work, which is all of your people. When we tell people that they're highly encouraged, to come to this optional event, every time we make them attend that, it makes them make a choice between being there in that after-hours event and doing whatever else they're responsible for outside of work. In this person's post, which is similar to myself, is that I have a child at home. And so if I attend that event, it means that my wife or whoever else is caring for a daughter is responsible for taking care of her in that time while I'm participating. And if I don't have somebody else who's also caring, it means that my daughter's watching videos or sitting by herself in those rare few hours a day that I get to spend with her. And if this person doesn't have kids, right, it means they're not getting out to do that hobby or to build relationships or meet up with friends or care for their loved ones. So every time we organize an event after hours, not during work time, right, it sends a message to our people that we don't necessarily value their time outside of work. So instead, we need to be building our relationship building into our work days. In my book, I talk about the 1-6 rule. Is that for every hour of meeting time throughout our day, 1/6 of that time, 10 minutes, right, if it's a 1-hour meeting, or 20 minutes if it's a 2-hour meeting, if it's a 3-hour meeting, no one should have a 3-hour meeting, that's inhumane, that we want to be building our relationship building right into our existing workday. Now, what would we use that 1/6 of time for? Well, you may start by asking a welcome question. And find these on my website, 35 different welcome questions that you can use in your meetings, and you can also find them in my book. You may do a pulse check question, check on how people are doing. You may have one person in each one of your meetings share a backstory about how they became the person they are and the coworker that everyone's working with. Right? You can have people share a window into their world. And in my book, I share, 75 different activities that you could use inside your meetings. But build them into your existing workday. And if you really want to build and maintain connections on your team and your organization, schedule those activities during the work day, not after it. For, over 15 years, I've been running retreats and team building activities for organizations around the world. And every time an organization calls up and says, hey, we're going to have this retreat over the weekend, I say, why? What message do we send to our people that we're requiring them to come in over the weekend to build relationships during their free time opposed to during their work time when we're supposed to be doing this? So as an organization, if you want to do a longer retreat, if you want to build relationships, if you want to build relationships across departments, organize those events during your people's lunch hour. Organize them in the afternoon, but carve out time, because what we commit time for in our organizations sends a message to our people about what we value and we consider important. And so if you're only willing to do relationship building activities after hours, what message does that send to our people? Instead, build it into your workday. So as a leader, use that 1/6 rule. For every hour of meeting time, use 1/6 of it to use relationship building. And if you're looking for activity ideas, check out my website, beyondthankyou.com, and also check out my book, 75 Team Building Activities for Remote Teams. Now, if you want to do a larger event where people spend time to really get to know each other, then organize a virtual retreat. If you're looking for support on how to organize a virtual retreat, I actually wrote an article in Forbes that you'll find linked in the description below in how to organize a virtual retreat in under an hour. And you can also check out my YouTube video on the same subject. But stop organizing after-hours activities that require your employees to make a choice between being at work and connecting with coworkers and being at home connecting with family, okay? I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please hit like and subscribe, and I'd love it if you share it with one other person that you think may need this reminder as well. Once again, I'm Chris Littlefield. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay connected.